Hi, welcome to this video. In this video, I just want to briefly go over what exactly is ayahuasca, because it is probably the most famous of all of the plant teachers, the power plants out there. It's come from the Amazon basin, this huge area of South America, which holds many mysteries in terms of botany and healing plants. The use of ayahuasca, however, has been going on for thousands and thousands of years by the many indigenous cultures all over the many countries of the Amazon basin, such as Brazil, Peru, etc. Now, ayahuasca actually means spirit vine, or aya really means spirit, and huasca really means vine or rope. I like to imagine that this is the journey that one goes on along the vine, along the rope or the ladder or the beanstalk of ascension, when I relate it to my studies of the shamanic myths, such as Jacob's ladder, where Jacob connects the divine realm to the earthly realm, making a bridge between heaven and earth, and the English story, the British story here in this land of Jack and the beanstalk. So it's very similar to the beanstalk that is the mediator between the heaven and earth. Well, Jack himself is the person then becomes the mediator himself, as he becomes one with the vine, in the same way that when we're working with the Kundalini, the life force energy, we are working with our own spine, our own spinal cord, as the mediator between the divine realm and the earthly realm. We are all a physical body and also a spiritual being having this physical experience at the same time. So that's how I like to see it. Basically, ayahuasca is very interesting though, because it's not just one substance, it's two. Now, the vine has many names depending on which indigenous culture you're talking about and which language they use. But commonly, it's known in the circles as kapi. Kapi is the name of the vine, whereas chacruna is the name of the leaf, the plant that actually contains the psychoactive dimethyltryptamine, more commonly known as DMT. Now, what's interesting about these two substances is how the shamans knew to actually bring these two together in such a way as you boil them together over many, many days, and they produce this entheogen. It's only really when you bring them together that the kapi vine stops the DMT breaking down within the chacruna, so that it prolongs the experience for many, many hours. Otherwise, it would just be over in literally a flash, like somebody taking it chemically. It's over in an instant. So when you ask the shamans, well, how did you know that you would have to mix these two plants together? They say that the plants told them. So the shamans are always and have always been in constant communication with the natural world, with the plants, and see the plants and the natural world as teachers. So it was already some plants that told them to use these two other plants, additional, the kapi and the chacruna, to make the ayahuasca, which creates this very prolonged and very powerful entheogenic experience that is used right across the Amazon basin in these incredible indigenous plant medicine journeys and ceremonies. So it has an extraordinary legacy, and it is probably, as I say, one of the ones which has spread all over Europe and North America. That's really all I want to say about ayahuasca for now. So, and then I'll go on to talk about my own personal experience with it. So thanks very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.